Okay, first we're gonna slip stitch into the first DVD or chain space, preferably the chain space. Make your slip stitch, then you do your chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and you skip the side of the two DC. So you have 1 DC, 1 DC, and this is the top of the next stitch. So you do 3 there. 1, 2, 3. Now you're going to chain 2, and you're going to skip the side of this DVD, or this DC, and you're going to put 3 DC in the top of the next stitch, which is the top of the HDC. 1, 2, 3. You're going to chain 2, or sorry, chain 3. You're going to DC in next stitch, which is going to be this one because this is the top, this still. But I will say if you go in this one, just skip 4. Skip 1, 2, 3, 4 before your next instead of the 3. It all works out. The other one you know that's going to know it's different is you. 1, 2, 3. Then you do this, and you skip your 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, or like I said, if you put it in that one, skip 4. It's all good. It's all good. Then you chain your 2 again, and this time you do actually skip 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you go into the stitch. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then you do your 3. Lost my place here. Okay, there's that one. 3. And so then you're going to go into the next stitch, which is the top of the next HD, and you do your 3. 1, 2, 3. You chain your 2. You skip. This is the HDC you're going to be skipping the side of, and then you skip the next side of the DC, and you put 3 come on, in that little line in the middle again. 1, 2, 3. Then you chain your 3, and you skip this DC, this DC, and these next 3 stitches, and slip stitch into the top. Okay, so that's going to be round 1 going around this go. Okay, let me change pictures. Now, we chain our 1 from the last one, from this one, chain 1. And so we're turning. Okay, so now the top of the skull is on your right side. We are going to slip stitch into that chain space and chain 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 DC in that same place. We're going to chain 2. It's kind of looking like a regular granny square now. 3 DC. Chain 2, and then we're going to go 3 DC, chain 3, 3 DC in the corner. Two, and then we're going to do this, crocheting these ones twice, the 3 DC. chain 2. And once again, we're going to do the 3DC, chain 3, 3DC in this corner. I know, I crochet fast, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to pause it sometimes, I guess. Okay, now we're going to chain 2, and we're going to do the chain 2, 3DC, chain twice in there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1. I usually crochet over my tails. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to do that. I have OCD on that one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we have around the teeth done. So we did round 1 and round 2. Going to start round 3. This is this part around the skull might be where you were messing up. Okay, so I have my cheat skull, my cheat one on the side over here, just in case I need it. Okay, so I'm going to chain 2. I'm going to skip the 2 sides of this DC. See, 1 DC, 2 DC. And I'm going to go inside this right here, okay, which is even with the top of the eyes. And that's 3 HDC. Come on, if they want to go in there. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to chain 2. I'm going to skip the next 3 stitches. 1 stitch, 2 stitch, 3 stitch. And I'm going to DC in each of the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now I'm going to chain 2. I'm going to skip 3 more stitches. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to do the fun 3 triple stitches, chain 3, 3 DC in the next stitch. This will give me another corner. So you're skipping these 2 DC, skipping 3 stitches, skipping 3 stitches, and you made your corner. I'm going to chain 2. I'm going to skip another 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. And in here, I'm going to do 3 HDC. I'm actually going to do that twice. 1, 2. Skip 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. HDC. I also want to note, if some of it doesn't line up and makes it kind of weird, sorry about that, crochet hook. So if it makes it kind of weird or whatever, just feel free to skip an extra stitch or subtract an extra stitch. It's all good. You're the only one that's ever gonna know you flubbed up, okay? It's all good. So now after we did our HDCs, we're gonna chain 2 and we're gonna make another corner. So we're gonna skip 3, 1, 2, 3. And we're just gonna do backwards this time, 3 DC, and then 3 triples. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we do triples in the same spot. 1, 2, 3. And another corner made. Now we're going to chain 2 and skip 3 more stitches. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to put stitches 3 DC in the next after that. Now we are going to chain 2 again, and we're going to skip the side of the next stitch, which is this one. And right in line with the top of the eyes again, we're going to do the 3 HDC. We're going to chain 2 and join with a slip stitch at the beginning. Okay, see if I can get a piece of paper to help underneath here. Okay, so I hope that helps. If not, I'm hoping this video works out too. Okay, so just contact me if you need any more help, and I'll leave my stitches as this, and if you need me to help you with any other rounds, I'll just be ready for you. Okay, bye.